Hey Cubs, it's Lynxie and welcome to the Wandering Village. Now this is a demo that you guys can go ahead and download. It is on Steam, and if you want to have a link, it's there in the bottom. When I tell you I have been obsessed with this game. These are from the makers of Niche and Nimbus. So they are Stray Pawn Studios, and this is a city builder on top of a big old dinosaur thing. It's fabulous. I love it. I have spent nearly 30 hours on beta testing. So I do want to remind you though that this is a demo. It is still very much in beta testing and everything. So there are going to be some little pop-ups maybe here and there. It might be a few things. Thank you so much to Philomena for letting me go ahead and get the demo early so I can go ahead and provide this video early and hopefully a whole big thing. So when I play this game, normally I'm very nice and kind soul to our little monster friend, to Onbu, that's his name. And I'm just generally like, I'm not going to hurt him at all. This time I'm going to be an absolute gremlin. So let's get started. Let's just name this one Gremlin. The music is fabulous.
From our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter. But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
Look at Ambu, he's gorgeous. Beautiful baby. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and hit the tutorial. This is... okay, I see. Cool. Like I said, I've already played this game very much. A little too often, perhaps, for some people, but that's okay. Basically saying that the creature's name is Onbu, or the Onbu, because that's the type of species and everything that it is. We call it Ambu. It's Ambu. Apparently might be the last of its species, which is a little upsetting. The world is a toxic mushroom cloud, honestly. And basically you have to make sure that you keep Ambu alive, but also that you keep your own people alive. So you've got like these little dudes, look at them. Oh, they're precious, they're beautiful. Like I said, I'm not going to teach you how to play the game. There are plenty of YouTubers that are going to teach you how to play it. I am not. I'm here to cause problems. Okay? That is my biggest thing. So, I'm not sorry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's build 4 of those. Do that. Get a air well. A water tank. So an air well collects all of the water out of the air. Unfortunately, we started off in the desert. I'm a little upset by that. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you're gonna have a whole bunch of like resources and stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and you can actually open the research tree and see some of the things here. So a horn blower will basically command Onbu, except he doesn't trust you in the beginning. So he might not even listen to you. Your goal is to feed him, take care of them, do whatever you need to. I keep saying him. We don't know what Ambu is. It's okay. There's some things that are locked, like the dung collector. I'm not excited to see that you know what? I'm not going to talk about it. We ain't going to talk about it. But there's different ways to also like help Ambu and everything. This is fabulous. Lovely. But our goal here is to go through the blood extractor route to get black pudding, because it's made out of his blood. I'm going to be the absolute worst human being I can be on this one. There is, I think on here, I think the deep quarry. Yeah, the deep quarry will drill into his back to get stone. It sounds so rude. I'm sorry, Onbu. I'm normally so nice to him. I really am. This time we're not doing that though. Maybe I'll run another series where we are actually nice to Ambu. This is not that time though. So what you're gonna do is you can see that he actually does have quite a few resources. Some on his back. I have stripped him clear of resources before. It did take quite a few attempts though. It was a little difficult because of the way that things are going, the rate at which stuff happens. You can see little baby trees over here. They're not ready for harvesting. These ones are. And you can even see where the people are. You know, some of their stone is still here, some of their water buckets for them to survive. Ambu is sleeping right now. He's still a little tired. You can see how his sleepiness is there in the corner, as well as his hunger and his poison level. He will get poisoned throughout, and there are these massive clouds of pollen that he will walk through. You're basically like on a train. You're on a train track system. So you're not going to be able to wander all out of here. You can send scavengers to go ahead and hopefully collect some stuff later on in the game. And where you're located at does really do affect a lot of the things that you do. Like, there's a desert here, so you're not going to be able to collect water in the desert. It's just not possible, so that becomes a little bit difficult. Your people do need to eat, though, so let's go ahead and make a berry gatherer. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to go further down. Around in this area, I think it's okay. You can even see how efficient this place will be. Different little things. We can make a farm. The farm can be like right here. That would be great. A mycologist will give Onbu food because he eats mushrooms. He's a cute little lad. He likes mushrooms. He likes to eat them. Very cute, very sweet. And then let's go ahead and bring up that airwell first. So you also can set the priority of things to build or things to move, whatever. Let's go ahead and get a carpenter started. Carpenters, oops, wrong spot, will go and when you bring them wood, they'll make wood boards, which help develop certain things. So right now our farms don't need it, or the air wells or the water tank don't need specialized stone and woods, but you will later on with better technological advances. You will get more and you will need more. So it looks like we're getting started on everything. They're all working, they're all functioning, they all doing their little things. That's awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and start building some roads because we're gonna need some. Building roads make it easier for your people to move around a little bit, so that's always great. We want to be able to move and have them move quite easily. You can see right now they're off collecting their own little stuff, and you can actually go through this mode here so you can see what they look like in their little animations. They're so dang cute. This is one of our researchers. Look at that. I hope I'm not going too fast, but I'm pretty sure I am. But hey, like I said, I have played this game for nearly a whole day before, so they all do have their own little jobs, and the game will tell you if maybe there's something wrong. Like, we don't have any plots here, so we can go ahead and add some plots. Let's add some like that, and like here. I like these. These are good plots. These are good areas. There we go. We can see some of them are starting to build. Your people do, obviously, like I say, need to eat and everything, so they'll take some time to go do that. We have berry gatherers here. We need more wood. People will go and collect more as they go on. How is Onbu? We can see Onbu. He has his own little way of, his own little camera to just make sure that he's okay. He's precious, ain't he? He's sleeping. He's resting. And of course our world map as well. Your people will tell you if they're happy or if they're upset or if they're even employed or homeless. You want happy workers, because then they actually work a lot better. So, you know, make sure that you're doing everything right and you're doing things well. Like right now, he's over here. They're building that road. They're getting started. They're doing stuff. Very proud of them. Right now, like I said, we don't have much water. This little bit is all we have. So that can be a little dangerous. Not exactly the best of things, but yeah, we'll deal with it, you know, it's okay. There are, like I said, a couple of problems that pop up here and there. They're a little bit, they're just a little difficult to deal with, but that's okay. It happens, you know, we are still in beta testing, so it makes sense. We could build material storage. I'm not against it. Oh, Ambu's waking up. There he is. Look at him. Oh, yes. He was sleeping in the earth, and then he decided to wake up finally. But he's the last one. Poor little Onbu. Oh, look at him. Look at him moving and grooving. There he goes. And he walks. Boom. Oh my goodness. I really wish you can like zoom in on his feet and everything. I want to see every little bit of him. He's so cute. And you can see he's missing half of his horn. Oh, poor baby. And we're starting to move. Hopefully we can get into this grassier area. I believe this is the jungle biome. And get some actual water. Because we don't have any water for our people at the moment. Other than what we've brought with us. Which is not fabulous, not wonderful. But you know, we'll do what we can. We'll handle it. It'll be fine. Maybe, probably. We could also go and collect some berries out of here. That will destroy the berry trees, but you know what? We have to make sacrifices. Let's get rid of all these trees. If you get rid of all of the trees on Onbu, it does not do anything yet. It might do something at a later point. We don't know. I would assume so. And getting rid of all the rocks on Ambu doesn't do anything yet either. It just makes it harder for you to actually have rocks to build with. Alright, we've finished the kitchen. Wonderful. Alright, and we've got some stone getting started over there. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go ahead and get an herbalist. We're going to need an herbalist. Oh, we do need the blood extractor. We'll do that when we get the Onbu doctor. Once we get the Onbu doctor, then we'll start building into the blood extractor because our first priority is to be absolute what? Menaces. Yes. Good class. We're going to be a menace to Onbu specifically, and if you don't like that, I'm sorry, but I don't like it either, to be honest. But I guess this is what you do whenever you've played too often and you've never been a menace before. Let's see. So everyone's getting started. Everyone's getting to building. Wonderful. Good. We don't really need a carpenter yet, but you can see that we do have a worker that's already working on that stuff, and that person is Eliza. Eliza. Hello, Eliza. Your characters or your little villagers don't actually procreate in any way. You will gather them as well. We don't need this little thing. There we go. And they'll work as automatically, basically. If you build a new building, some of them will be like, I want to work there, and so they'll just automatically start working over there. They'll go walk into the building and everything. Oh, we can see our little beet farm is going well. We still have 50% growth because we're not exactly in a great biome for all of this stuff just yet, but that's okay. We're getting there. That's the biggest part. What are y'all doing? Oh, okay, they're starting to build. Wonderful. Lovely. I love to see them work. They're so cute. You can see our little berry gatherers over here. These guys will actually gather the berries without hurting the trees. So you want them near a lot of bushes. You can't make more bushes, unfortunately. But I believe that if you do kind of get rid of some of the berry trees around on Onbu, they'll regrow in certain little other spots. So you can see I've gotten rid of so many over here. Some of them are regrowing now in different areas. So we can kind of push it. It's kind of like an Animal Crossing where if you get rid of all of the rocks, another rock will respawn the next day in a different spot. So you want to do that if you want a more generally aesthetic pleasing town. Let's see. So we don't think we have a pantry yet. We could start getting a pantry, but I'm not really into it. Normally my villagers kind of eat through everything, so it takes them a while to do stuff. I see that they're building. What are you building? Oh, they're trying to build the kitchen. Okay, so this is why we needed those wood planks, which is why it's important to get that carpenter and stuff early. Some people build their towns totally different, and that's okay. Let's see. Ooh, we're getting closer. Over here, we've got some nomads in the middle, so we can go ahead and pick them up. But you can even see that there are some settlements that don't, you know, they're not swallowed by those poisonous plants yet. So you can convince them to join, hopefully. Some places are ruined settlements, and they don't need convincing. Sometimes there's not many people there, and so you're bringing back food only. It really just depends on each place. Sometimes if you go in towards like the forests, like over here, you can maybe get wood. Sometimes you'll get mushrooms. It really just depends. Over here in the oasis, you'll get fresh water, which is absolutely wonderful in a desert. quarry, you'll only ever get stones. In the dunes, you'll just get sand. Everything does something. What are you doing, Eliza? Oh, you've got no more wood. So you can also disable a place, and that means that that worker will like kind of be free to go do some other stuff. So we don't really need the wood planks right now. So Eliza can go hopefully destroy some of these trees to get those wood planks, because we need those desperately. I don't think you can change the names of your... Nah, you can't. You can't change their names. I wonder if you will be able to. Generally, they don't die off of old age just yet. They might at some point, but not yet. So, they're good for now. Let's see, we've got a lot of wood to be getting and gathering. You can also make a worker's post, which will help them move around a bit, or you can give them very specific jobs, like maybe they only transport stuff, maybe they only build things, maybe they only harvest things. So it's very, very specific wherever you're going and whatever you're doing. Generally, I like to have 2 air wells, but because I don't know where I'm going to be putting my herbalist yet, I might put them up here. Yeah, that would be a good area. So maybe we want over here... you could put another water or another air well there. Oh, where's the mycologist going to be? Oh, they're right there. Okay. If the mycologist is going to be there, let's see if we can go ahead and build another air well right here. So that way it's easier for them to get water. We can't get water yet, but we will very soon because we're slowly moving into this jungle area, which provides us way more water. I guess anything is way more when you have 0 water coming in. Your villagers do not require water to drink yet. They might not at all, who knows. But they do require water in order to start doing gardening stuff, which you are going to need. And there's a bunch of different little buildings that you can get. Some that will help Onbu, some that are just for resource refinement or gathering. Everything's a little different. So you just really need to see what you're needing. Some people build 2 research buildings. I don't. I'm too lazy for that. I feel like I only need 2 researches and I gotta go. Ooh, you can see we've got a lot of beets trying to grow up over here, which is wonderful. We don't have the kitchen just yet. That's okay. We're gonna get that soon. We can go ahead and open back up on the carpenter, and Eliza should be coming back to do their job. A couple of them might come over and do it. Sometimes it's just the one. It really just depends. So you can see they are going, they're moving, they're running. You can see the piles of stones over here. They'll travel over and grab some. If you have a material storage, they'll just kind of put it down first, but I'm not doing that. I ain't got no time. I gotta run and do everything. So let's go ahead and get this. Mycologists are great at making mushrooms, and mushrooms turn into Ambu food. So that's wonderful. That's why we need them. Gotta make sure Ambu is well fed. Now we've also got an herbalist, and they will create the herbs that are necessary to do some stuff. Oh, wow. Nice. Y'all actually did all of the planting. I'm very proud of you. Let's place the herbalist maybe like right around here. So let's do that. Bring them up. And let's get started on destroying all of these trees. Like I said, I've done a run before where I had no trees on Onbu whatsoever. They do grow back, but a little slow. Oh, okay, we are in the jungle, so we can see actually how that might affect us. Like, we are gathering water now because it's nice and damp. Over here, we can see the beets are at 100% growth because our temperature is so much better right now. So soon, we'll have a whole bunch of beets for our little people to go ahead and start making. The mycologists, you can see how the growth here also affects them, everything. And now we have other nomads that are joining us. You won't actually really see them, but we had 16 villagers before, now we've got 21, so that's a lot more skills, a lot more skilled hands to be building things and moving around, which is wonderful. Let's see if we can, oh, okay, well that's only 4 water buckets. I guess we don't need to build anything there then. There we go, the other air well is ready to be constructed, so they'll start getting a move on that soon. Wonderful. We've got a lot of lumber hanging around, but that's okay. And we do need some houses. Houses are very good for your villagers because it protects them from some of that poisonous air so they don't get sick as often. And also helps with their productivity, which is something you definitely want to make sure that you've got a lot of. So let's do this. Let's create 5 more houses over here. You can also see how certain things are affecting them, like being unemployed or being employed. So always check out what's going on. Look at that. Y'all, do we have the kitchen set up yet? No, we don't. Oh, goodness. Get a move on, people. We gotta move. The mycologists are working their magic. Lovely. Want to see that. I see they're getting some of those stones still. Each little pile's about 3, I think. Unless they moved up without it. So each little rock is about 3 stones. Who's over here? Okay, there's just a pile of berries here. Interesting. There we go. There can't be anything in your building stuff, or else they won't start adding materials there. So you do gotta, hopefully they'll move things around. You can tell them to move things, like prioritize it, so that way they can move things quicker. But it's not a guarantee. Like we have this stone here that is marked, and they marked it with little balloons. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think it's adorable. Ooh, okay. So in the world as well, you will have little spots for Onbu where they can actually eat, so you don't have to feed them, or someplace that they can rest. Sometimes they'll just fall asleep on the road, and you can't really tell them where to go until you have a horn blower, and then you can kind of pick the direction and also tell Ambu what to do. But Ambu's kind of like, he'll decide when he wants to move for the most part. I wish we could eat the mushrooms. Unfortunately, we cannot eat the mushrooms. Alright, I see everything's moving. Everything's going around. Wonderful. I'm gonna start needing those kitchens, y'all. Getting started on the tents. Good. Here, we can get a few workers to maybe help them harvest some of this stuff. There we go. And now we are getting our herbalist. That means we can finally get some medicines. I like doing my herbalists in like this kind of pattern. But if you have too many plots of land, then you can also adjust and fix. So maybe I want just that many. Make it aesthetically pleasing, if you will. Alright, there we go. You can see our little villagers eating too. Aren't they just so cute? They're precious, precious little guys. Help them harvest a little. And you can see now our herbalists are coming over to come and start making some medicines. Wonderful. What are we building? We're building a village doctor. Okay. Good. We've got our mycologists working. We've got some mushrooms in our inventory. They can only hold about a certain amount, usually around 20. So you gotta make sure that you do build a material storage if you want them to hold on to that stuff. I just love seeing them work. They're so cute. I think some of these are a little out of their zone, like these berry bushes over here. So we can maybe see if we can get a couple of them. Oh, good. All right, we've done made our village doctor. Generally, you do want a horn blower. We'll get that, I guess. I want it to be an absolute little gremlin right now. Oh, you can see some of our ruined settlements over there. There's a lot that you want to build and a lot you need to do, so it's always like okay, we gotta do this quick because you gotta know what's coming up. There we go. Yeah, they're working. Look at them go. I love seeing it. Over here, these guys are missing out on some stuff. The kitchen's done, finally! We've got so many beets and stuff in our inventory. We need to go ahead and start making food for our villagers. Like good food. I love looking at it. Things from this view, it just looks so nice. There we go. Now one of them's starting to work. So they got started on the beets too, which is why we have these two pretty close together. There they go. So much work to be done. Alright, and one of our little dudes over here, one of our villagers, is just functioning. What are you doing? What's wrong? What do you need? Oh, you have no, there's no wood around. You need more wood? Now, the biggest problem here is that if they have a job or whatever and they're not getting the resources that they need, they'll just stand there. So what I like to do is disable that building so that way they'll actually go and work. They'll find something else to do of all the stuff that we've got. So instead, maybe they'll start going and chopping down trees or mining or whatever I've already requested that they start doing. So we don't have anything else over here that we don't need to go get, so they're fine there. But we've got resources like berries over here and just a lot of trees around over here. You can see that Ambu is getting super sleepy and also kind of hungry. Let's see. I hope that... Oh, okay. Either way he chooses, I'm hoping he'll go to the right. Ambu, please. Please. Go to this one. Don't go down. Don't go down, Ambu. What's he gonna choose? You won't see this kind of crossroad on the actual Ambu cam just yet. I don't know if they'll ever change that, but they might. I love that it looks like a little game piece though. Come on. Come on. Don't go straight down. Don't go down. Okay. Over here are the mountainous areas, which are a lot better than the desert. The desert is a hard place to get anything done. That's why I'm like definitely against it. Alright, everyone's working and functioning. We got people making some soup over here. Let's see if we can get someone else to work over here too. 2 people at least. We have 6 unemployed people, so generally I like making 2 berry gatherers, but I don't see another place where I want them to gather berries. Maybe over here. It's a spot. There's a lot of berry bushes. Let's see, berry gatherer here. Yeah, and also if there's like trees or stuff in the way, it'll highlight it in orange so you can kind of see where those problems are going. And your builders or your villagers will automatically know that they need to get rid of that stuff. Good, good. We've still got a lot of trees to get rid of though. We do have people working at the worker post, so they have a little bit more of a small speed boost, and they'll work as transporters, harvesters, or builders, or just generally. Like, they'll just kind of do what other people are already doing. So if we want to have some workers there, we totally can. It's not against the rules or anything. I'm sorry if I'm speaking so fast. Like I said, I absolutely adore this game. If I didn't love a game, I wouldn't have played it for like 16 hours straight, and I'm not joking. The very first time I got it in order to do some testing, I played for about 17 hours straight, 16 or 17 hours. It was a lot. You might be wondering, like, how are you gonna play that long? I don't know. I was just so enamored with it, and I still absolutely am. I love this game to bits and pieces. Let's see, we've got some good water production that's happening over here. We've got about 20 buckets of water in the water tank. Normally we want like 100, but it's fine. They're working. They're doing the things. They're doing the things they gotta do, so it's fine. And I think they're remembering to actually go and gather, yes, the beets they need, so should be good there too. Let's go ahead and gather. Y'all got... What? What's wrong? What, you don't got no more beets? Just go across the road. It's right there. I think we've got 3 people here. We probably only ever really need 2. So I'm gonna wait until they're like done with moving stuff around. I don't think they'll ever be done moving stuff around. So we can just tell one of them, hey, you're fired. Oop. I think he just absolutely, yeah, he just up and disappeared. He was like, alright, I'm gone then. I just got fired from my job. I'm ready to leave. Look at all of this. Oh my goodness, they're building so quick, so quick. I love that. Alright, we can start building maybe a berry gathering spot here. one up from there. Yeah, there we go. So we can connect it a little bit. There we go. We're working. I'm moving. I generally, oh no, I messed up here. So maybe we want it like right there as a spot. I'm sorry. I know y'all want some like, you know what? You've got plenty of plots. You guys are fine. Y'all are fine. Herbalist. We're getting some things. Oh, he's getting nice and sleepy. So when Ambu gets sleepy, he will just go ahead and get ready to lay down. Look at him. There he goes. There he goes. He gets nice and comfy. He's so dang cute. Look at him. Hello, Ambu. He does a cute little stretch. Oh, so precious. And right to sleep he goes. Wonderful. You can also speed the game up, by the way. That is a thing you can absolutely do. Let's go ahead and build a scavenger hunt, I guess. And then we'll get the blood extractor very soon. We want the scavenger hut so we can get more people. Makes moving around and doing stuff a lot faster. I'll tell you that. We have 77% efficiency. That's from all the berries gathering around. Or growing around very close to us. It's good. This building will have about 65%, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. But I am going to end it here. I'll probably do a couple more episodes throughout the week, throughout Steam Fest. So go ahead and check out the demo. Like I said, in the description, you can download the game for yourself. It is called The Wandering Village. And you can go ahead and show some absolute love to Stray Fawn Studios for making such a beautiful and precious game. It's gorgeous. It's lovely. I love it. And I'll see you all next time. Remember to stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye, everyone.